self-defense against right-wing aggression.
Was it
Pause.
in self-defense when you firebombed a limousine during the inauguration?
Yes.
Okay, because the owner of the limousine...
That's what I mean. Was it in self-defense
Okay,
when you
so
firebombed the... And you know what he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
With that limo that was owned by an immigrant Muslim man who was sitting there just waiting to give someone a ride, and they destroyed his car. That was out of self-defense.
Let's go over a couple of facts here.
His name's Kevin.
For Kevin. And this is why I hate the far left and the far right. Kevin is sitting there saying that he basically admitted to firebombing the limousine because he said, we did it, and it was self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, regardless of whether it's self-defense, the limo wasn't attacking him.
No. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
He
there's
was
no
sitting
self-defense there.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
That's what I'm saying. And this is a leader of Antifa.
And he's a leader
God, if
of
I
the
was
Boston chapter.
Yes. Can you imagine if I got involved?
Dude, we could rule the world.
Oh, my God. We can have our own little army.
How cool would that be? The Full Circle Podcast Army.
The Full
people.
Circle Army. We're here. We're queer. I mean, we're...
Well, okay. Let that cat out of your bag.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I just don't get it. These people are just stupid.
Please continue. I want to hear just a little bit more of Kevin.
Do you?
Get a little bit more
like I said, we'll get a
him.
little more.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
want to
bit.
get a little bit more.
All right, here you go.
Because he's annoying me.
is a Muslim immigrant. Were you aware of that?
Well, you know, a lot of violence committed by so-called Antifa members is actually committed by these right-wingers who...
Now he's blaming the right-wingers.
They're plants.
Bad.
Okay, so the Muslim immigrant who owned the limo that was firebombed was trying to make you look bad. How?
I don't think he's the one that firebombed it. It's these right-wing infiltrators. You see it all the time, all over the internet.
So that
There's
wasn't
these
you
so-called
guys.
Antifa groups that have been...
What about
made up
when
by
an Antifa
right-wing
member stabbed a police horse in the neck with a knife? Was the horse
Inaccurate.
a racist Trump supporter?
Yes. So the horse...
Oh,
I
my
didn't know horses
God.
could vote.
You see, the horse is a tool of the police, and the police, under the Trump administration, have been increasingly intolerant, militarized, racist, and xenophobic. You see it all the time. There have been so many cases of unarmed black men and women.
Turn it off.
POCs,
Turn it off. You must listen to the stupidity.
Policemen and policewomen under the Trump administration. They kill...
I think...
So that's what we're about.
I'm really beyond words for this.
Yeah.
This guy's an... Oh, I hate far extremist people.
Oh, let me see if I can get the last part.
Emboldened by this administration.
The horse.
Emboldened by...
Maybe they should take a closer look at you, Kevin. I appreciate
I
you
wanted to
coming
vote-
in to Waters
I wanted
World.
to vote for Bernie Sanders,
Yeah.
but the nomination was stolen from him.
Yeah. So he's not only he voted for Hillary Clinton, but he really wanted Bernie Sanders. Oh my God. Let's see. So that's what we're dealing with nowadays, people.
So let's just
And they're
be
doing
clear about something here.
You said clear, right?
Let's be clear.
Okay.
I said clear.
Okay, just
with a
making
CL.
Oh my.
Not a QU.
Just making sure. I just got excited.
Two Bernie Sanders supporters in the past month, I'm going to say, have this Kevin being one, and the shooting guy in, was it Alexandria?
Yeah, for the baseball game?
Yeah, the baseball game.
Yeah, sure.
That's got to look bad for Bernie, but
I don't think he's got enough on his plate because they're being I think they got a
his wife is being sued for
well
being
she's claiming
she's
claiming it's feminism or something like that, like she's being targeted because she's a woman, only because she's a woman. That's her defense.
No,
Yeah.
she's being targeted because she's his wife, and they're trying to ruin him so that he doesn't run against Hillary next time.
He doesn't have much left in him. That poor man. Every time I see him, I'm just like...
Dude, he's one of those staunchy-ass old Jews who's going to live forever.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, he's just going to outlive all of us.
My wife was innocent, and this Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, he's just an idiot.
He kind of reminds me of Larry David.
Well, Larry David played him.
Yeah.
In a skit, which was hilarious, it was pretty funny.
I remember.
But, yeah, no,
He
it's...
does remind me of him.
So that's what we're dealing with, Jeff. These are these Antifa members. But do you notice that things are just moving along? Like first it was the whole transgender thing and how you identify yourself. Now we're on this part of this wild journey with Donald Trump.
I still don't know how to identify myself. And in fact, no wait.
Did you just say fat? Did you say fat?
No, well I did, but in fact, CT.
I don't know how to identify myself as fat.
I'm Big Bo, goddammit. Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I identify myself. Calm down, Jeff.
I hate you. I'm getting a soundie.
It's nice having this thing here. But good.
I lost my whole train of thought now.
Well, speaking about trains. This wreck that we're going through.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So, I mean, that's just a crazy world we live in, and I'm tired of it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Let's see what other topics we have. You got anything for me?
Oh, I do.
Oh, I love when you have topics. They're fantastic.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you some backstory. I'll play a little bit of the video, and you can comment as you need.
Okay.
And I'll put.
And you know I need
an animal rights activist.
Okay.
Another far to one side person.
Okay.
Across these two guys
Okay.
fishing.
You're sure they're guys?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You'll see that. They're guys, and the one guy he's an older, I'd say 60 something. He's fishing.
Okay.
Nothing more peaceful and calm and serene than fishing.
Sure. I hate fishing, but go ahead.
The man catches a 4-pound, I believe it's tilapia.
Okay.
And it's in St. Petersburg, Florida. The fish, when these people, these animal activists, approach the gentleman, the fish is on the ground. And apparently, the backstory is that he told his friend to go get a bucket to put the fish in because he's going to take it home and
he's going to eat it.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, you fish for food and then you eat it.
Right.
Got it. Check.
So
fish caught. Check.
Right.
Fish taken
on ground.
On ground. Check.
Check.
Going to get a bucket.
Check.
Bring home to eat. Just wait and do that.
Should have had the bucket there, though.
I mean, in fairness.
Should have had the bucket.
Maybe
there.
he didn't think it was going to catch anything.
That's a possibility because he is off a pretty high bridge.
Okay.
Maybe 10, 15 feet high.
Okay.
So you've got to reel that. Well, whatever.
Logistics. No. Yeah.
And this little kid comes up to him and says, "You got to put that fish back in the water." And then I'm just going to let you see the video.
There's actual video of it?
Oh, yeah. Because the animal protesters, the animal rights activists,
it's
have
a fish.
decided that...
It's a fish.
Oh, wait, here. Just listen. Let's hope it loads.
Oh, here we go. This is what happens. Oh, we have a advertisement.
Oh.
But no, it's a
10-second ad. Hang on.
It's a fish though. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to do with a fish. It has no feelings. It's soulless. Did you ever see a fish's eyes? It's got no soul.
They are quite soulless.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Animal rights activist group is going after fishermen
Is that okay?
at a park.
Yeah, sure.
Killing animals is wrong. I'm wrong for telling kids that.
It's not food.
It's violence. It's not food. It's violence. Fishing causes pain to other beings.
Who asked him?
A fisherman's son shared that video with us
Who
on
asked
Facebook,
him?
And now we just got video from the pro-vegan group who
Yeah.
want to share their side of the story. Shannon Bio-Delete is looking at how the whole thing went down.
Call the police. I just saved the fish life. How about that?
Harassed and ambushed.
Wow.
That's how Bob Hope explains his encounter with this animal rights group, Direct Action Everywhere.
Fishing causes pain to other beings.
It started after Hope's father caught a tilapia and laid it on the sidewalk, while a family member went to get a bucket.
Child came up to us and said, you know, you're hurting that fish. Fish have feelings and fish feel pain.
I would have threw him right in the fucking water.
So I turned to the young man and I said, I respect your opinion. I said, but I don't share your opinion.
That boy's mother, Kayla Leeming, who is with Direct Action, says that's not how it played out. This was video shot by Leeming's husband.
When you hook them in their mouths, it really hurts them.
Okay.
So please stop fishing. It really hurts them.
And these grown men were extremely hostile to my 9-year-old
Okay, enough. We as a species are screwed. We're screwed. we're screwed.
Now, go ahead. Let me just hear the end of your point, and then I've got my own.
I know. I'm just saying. It's a fish. He's going to eat the fish. It's food. It's a fish. I mean, it's funny because I was talking about this with my wife one night because I like to watch that show Wicked Tuna, and I don't know why I like watching it. You know, my wife's watching it, and they stab it with the spear, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's terrible." She's like, "That poor fish." And I looked at her, I go, "It's a fucking fish.
It's called dinner, bitch."
Yeah, you eat fish all the time. I take her ass to a steak restaurant. I mean, a really nice place that serves a really nice piece of meat. She gets fish, sea bass. But that's it's as long as they don't see it being killed, whatever. But their eyes, they're like the only. And I sort of got any other animal, I'll shed a tear for. Fish have soulless eyes, and they're food. They were put on this earth for food. There's nothing else. Those people are out of their fucking mind. Oh my God,
they've been there since the Bible tells us.
What, fish? Yeah, because they ate them at the Last Supper.
Right.
Literally, there's a fish on the table in the painting.
Right.
Oh my God.
Now let me just throw this out there. You know, they're what do they call them? The vegans and the anti-weirdos movement and all that stuff. They say that the fish, it hurts their feelings, and the animals have feelings. And okay, fine, maybe they have feelings, but they don't have feelings like we have feelings. People project ourselves onto these creatures. Now, keeping that in mind, they're saying how they hurt these animals. Have you ever heard of a proven scientific fact that if you have plants and you talk to them and you speak kindly to them, they grow better?
Well, I'm not a scientist, Jeff. We know that, but I have
there
heard
have
of
been
that.
studies done. That
Yes, you talk to.
you
Well,
talk to
there's a
your
reason.
plants.
There's a reason for that because I think plants feed off carbon dioxide, and what you talk, it breathes that and it feeds them, I guess. But again,
good for you.
But again, it's photosynthesis. You know, I don't really know.
You were doing so well. You were doing so well. I was almost going to give you credit for being somewhat smart.
Well, that's my job here, not to be smart. Remember that.
You excel. Yeah, okay. As long as we're clear.
Yes.
But it's the same argument. Plants have feelings too because they grow better when you talk nicely to them.
Well, yeah, and you rip them out of the ground.
But they're not feelings. It's just...
It's the way of life. It's the circle of life.
Thank you.
Disney taught us that in The Lion King. The circle of life.
Disney taught us that.
They did.
How was Uncle Scar, by the way?
Not so good. He's dead. I don't have a lion roar for you. Sorry.
Could have been a hyena, but whatever.
Whatever. No, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. That kid, that poor child. That's child abuse. So that kid's never going to go fishing?
No, it's not child. It's not child abuse. It's indoctrination. It's brainwashing this kid.
Oh my God! But I mean,
and granted, if you want to raise your kid that way, that's fine.
Leave it to yourself. But yeah, remember the days when you just didn't say nothing? You know what I mean? I mean, I blame a lot to do like social media has a lot of problems. We talked about this before.
Everybody has something to say, like us.
Yeah. Exactly,
but
at the same time, it's emergency. Uh-oh. We have emergency
flash flood warning in this area until 9:45 p.m.
Yeah, even
avoid flood areas. Holy shit, you're in a flood area.
Yeah, I am.
I know you are.
Very good.
Take my fucking car out of here.
And winter is coming.
So anyway,
wow, that came right over my phone too.
Yeah, no, that poor freaking kid. I mean, all I heard in that video was. Yeah,
I love the little Russian kid crying. I don't know what it is about it. I'd love to know what he says. Maybe we could get. Never mind.
Who?
Never
exactly.
Never
mind. But that's just the stupidest thing I ever heard. And then that's the world we live in. And I feel this show's been very negative. We're not really like funny this time. Well, not that we're not funny, not that we're ever funny, but we're not making jokes. So, like there hasn't been much in the news recently except for bad things.
Well, that we're trying to not talk about Trump every fucking day.
I know,
we
it's
just can't
so
get away from
hard.
that.
You really can't. Oh, I got one.
Oh, strap in, kids. He's got a devious look in his eye.
I was telling you this earlier. This gentleman, his girlfriend,
his.
Well, Well, I'll read the article to you.
Why don't you do that?